Another day, another story. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived two close friends, John and Mark. John was known in the village as a good man who lived a simple and honest life. He was always willing to help others and never failed to put a smile on everyone's face. Mark, on the other hand, was the complete opposite. He was selfish, greedy and had a bad temper. He often took advantage of people and never cared about the consequences of his actions. Despite their vastly different personalities, John and Mark had been friends since childhood and remained close as they grew older. John always tried to be a good influence on Mark, but his efforts were in vain. Mark continued to live his life in a way that caused harm to those around him. One day, John decided that enough was enough. He could no longer stand by and watch his friend hurt others. He approached Mark and had a long and honest conversation with him about his behavior. John explained to Mark that his actions were having a negative impact on others and that it was time for him to change his ways. Mark was taken aback by John's words. He had never thought about the impact of his actions on others before. John's words had a profound effect on him, and he realized that he needed to change his ways if he wanted to be a better person. John took it upon himself to teach Mark how to live a good and honest life. He showed him the importance of helping others and the joy that comes from making a positive impact on others. John taught Mark how to control his temper and how to be more considerate of others. Mark was a quick learner, and before long, he had transformed into a kind and generous person. He no longer took advantage of others, and instead, he went out of his way to help those in need. He became known in the village as a good man, just like his friend John. John was thrilled to see the positive changes in Mark, and the two friends became closer than ever before. Mark was grateful for John's guidance and was happy to have found a better way of life. Years went by, and the two friends remained close. They continued to help others and to live their lives in a way that made a positive impact on those around them. They were known in the village as the best of friends and were loved and respected by all who knew them. In conclusion, the story of John and Mark teaches us the importance of being a good friend and the positive impact we can have on others by being a positive influence. It shows us that no matter how far someone has strayed from the right path, they can always change their ways and live a better life with the help and guidance of a good friend.